Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This advertisement is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Another beautiful moment right in the studios of Sammy Flex TV, where we are seated. As far as entertainment is concerned, we are here to serve you right. Good, better, and best. My name is MC Berryman. Call me the luxurious MC, your favorite MC's MC. And you know what? Rolanda Mate is in the building with me. Same way, Chamo. Yesterday was massive. If you didn't see it or you haven't checked yet, just visit Sammy Flex TV. We have a whole lot of content over there. And you are really going to enjoy it. Entertainment today, as if we break it down, we make sure you understand it, wherever it's coming from. We get you the legit one. So stay connected to Sammy Flex TV. If this happens to be the first time you watching us, please do all to subscribe, like, and you know the comment section is reserved for you. Or whatever we are going to discuss today, be a part of the show, and let's make it a beautiful one. Let's say thank you to Carissa the Guitar Rasta, Richie Flex. They are the main man behind this episode. And to Sammy Flex, still in London. The home Shatane Bisakede. They were doing some moves to be like that in UK. Roland, are we expecting something? The high life and the dancehall thing like that. Are we to expect something, some collaboration, Biana?
Well, it is likely. Shatta and Bisa not long ago, even here in Ghana, they met at a party. They were vibing all together. In fact, they were even in a conversation, and Shatta even was trying to advise Bisa Kede, and Bisa was also trying to advise Shatta in some quarters. So yes, the vibe in there, it has been there, and Shatta also traveled with his mini studio.
Yeah.
So he traveled with his mini studio. Now studio setups in terms of making records are not difficult, which artists do in recent times. You see how they recorded, but they travel with their mini studio, portable studios around. So Shatta has one there, and I'm sure Bisa also in London will probably have one or there as well. So if there is a possible collaboration, I wouldn't be surprised, because vibe and started free Ghana has it. But may I sure say on top of it, it will be say Omumino is on medical show. Come Friday, Omumino our medical show. So today I've also seen Shatta Medical and Efia there. I've seen Article 1 also doing a promo video for the show and all of that. So me sure said this week there, say you be background and be secondary, but on top of the agenda it is the show that will be happening on Friday at Inigo Medical Show.
All right, it's going to be a beautiful one for the fans of High Life. Same way, Dumsor. Charlie, this merge is going to be massive. So let's pray and hope. Keep fingers crossed. Whichever way it is, we are going to make sure we do a follow up and we make you understand whatever is going on. Chamo.
Yeah.
Maybe some Bibi Abokode.
Boko.
Bibi Ashiye.
Yeah, I can kuyi pa.
Kaswa.
But before my man can be, and what can be about when they say show. Impression me na I say show no be and kuyi bita, but later I saw things and I said you didn't include the right impression. So
I see.
Yeah, I think I have to correct you.
Okay.
For saying that. I think it was a massive show. It was successful. Just that maybe what you were comparing it to, and Bruce and Tina, maybe I be who was but it was a big show. And anybody, I think, say, or why already saw back blue top, the person should expect nothing but the best. Or enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think so far, say when they say na La Russo. And who again?
Shatta
Yeah, Shatta came first, and then
Carol from Liberia.
Good one. I think he blew top air boss. And you know, so person they should be considering blue top.
Yeah, man. We a free promo for Blue Top Villa. Charlie, Chemo are eating in our mind. Okay, so what Chemo is trying to mean to say? Yesterday when we started, we were discussing how LaRusso and Wendy went. But per me, baby, and I mean, expectations, You see, it was way above like 9,000 to 10,000 people that I had over there. But when you see any LaRusso, I had a mid of, they say 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah.
I'm not making because I wanted to get that peak again.
But it was still a big show. I also saw the numbers, and I mean, if you do a show now, especially during this, when you say your peak season, shallow season, in that sense, you wouldn't compare this one as a peak season, comparing it to December. So yes, so if you're able to do a show now, near about 3,000 people patronizing the show, actually. You've done a yeoman's job. I think people at Blue Top Villa was able to because event organization it's not easy, and I know you can attest now that you are deeply involved in the day-to-day running of events. You know the nitty-gritties with regards to say, Charlie, we'll birthday party, Kranipa 5 Kraba, amount for you've been able to cater for 3,000 people without any casualty, without any problem. Everybody was satisfied. Charlie, big ups to people at the Blue Top Villa.
Uncle Sam, why didn't you same way you are Crusader Brides, 1K Empire United, and to the guys, the rest of the guys over there, Uncle Ponsham. And brothers, thank you very much, because sometimes these are the kind of motivational words that we need to get, and it really inspires us. Thank you very much. Okay, so you may move on to today's episode, but before I go, we are having crisis. Ghana has Ghana has been county. I don't know whatever or where, which part of Ghana I would say. Charlie, ECG, Electricity Company of Ghana. Baby, I'm with the FCC and idea. It's crazy and it's something else. Chamo.
Yeah.
Andra me could do fear. You're very big tiredness.
Yeah.
We could do fear me wrong. Just say me could rap washroom na shower room na fine. Me just said me and it has been happening like consistently. Consistently. Now, your favorite actress, Yvonne Nelson. Some time ago, she came out with a couple of the guys, and they did the Dumsor visual, and it was really helpful. Those times. And this time around, as I was she's come out with an appeal. Say, Ghana for Obia Wahabia who faces the same crisis in Ghana. Mumbra, Nianka eating boom. Now, yes, I'm sorry, you're paying for so the government, so now at least almost so ending Jumamai because Charlie, to see the cost of much the food soon, and now we used to like the Jumaka it's been a challenge. What do you have to say about this one?
I think not long ago, I don't remember the day, but I think we have discussed Yvonne Nelson calling out Imani Ghana to also come back again for them to do the vigil.
Yeah.
Yes. So at that time, she was saying that the first one that she did, or she was part of, Imani Ghana approached her to do that vigil, and it went well. And she's surprised that this time around they are not calling her again to do the same thing, because we are in the same situation again. But Imani are not, Imani people are not calling her. And then I advised that she should do it herself, or call for people to help her. She should forget about the affiliations of the people who will come and support her, because according to her, it seems Imani deceived her. She thought that Imani, they were a neutral organization, I mean social group who are just putting pressure on the government to do the right thing, or to do the needful for the citizens. Later did she know that,
did she realize that,
yes, that's not really the case. They had some form of affiliation to the then opposition party, now the government. So this time around, when she called for them to organize the vigil, they said that they will look into it. But the first one, they didn't look into it.
Yes, they work hard, play hard.
So so me, I advise her, and I think whoever is around her, I think they also told her the same thing. I mean, she should forget about Imani and then call for other people who are also feeling the heat to join her, so that she can do it again, or Ghanaians can do it again, just to get the results. It's difficult at this moment to just say things and you think that things will be resolved. You see, but doing a vigil or protesting will put pressure on the government to do something, because it will go against them. We are really close to the election year. So I think it will have some form of effect, because the government wants to solve the problem, for us to know that, they are doing well, so we should, I mean, allow them to continue. Or if they can't do it, then obviously they will go out. We will vote them out. So this is a big thing, and I think she can do it. My advice again will be, forget about the affiliation of the people who will join you, because in this case, I think a lot of NDC folks will join her. She should know that that is how we do politics here in Ghana. So that day that she was doing the other one, Dumsor, at the time that NDC was in power, we had the likes of Prince Davido say, Bismarck, the Joke, Calibos, and others. They were seriously in pushing things. Now you can't find them, because for them, some of them, they have declared their support for MPP, and now this is MPP government now suffering from this, so they won't come out to do stuff. In the same way, NDC people will join her for them to do the demonstration. But I bet you, if the table turns, the same thing will happen. They won't come again, and then the MPP people will also come. So we just want results. So if the NDC people can come around for her to get the results, why not? She should work with them.
I think so. She stated in the press, and say in one of the paragraphs, I'll say, I am aware that since 2015 campaign, some individuals, including Kofi Bento, who supported us to the legal front from the Imani Imani.
Then why don't you read the whole piece?
Okay. I think say no very appropriate. Reach my badang kakra. Okay, so and I'll say join me in another Dumsor vigil. I'll say, dear Ghanaians, it is with heavy heart and then deep. Okay, sorry. It was with heavy heart and deep concern for the welfare of our dear nation that I addressed the resurgence of the power crisis, commonly known as Dumsor in Ghana. As a proud Ghanaian and advocate for positive change, I never anticipated the return of such deliberating issues, let alone another prolonged duration. Okay, back in 2015, I, along with the support of Imani Ghana, Kofi Bento, Prince Davido Say, D Black, Banvika, Ifia, Sarkodie, Beruma Sydney, and DKB, among others, spearheaded the Dumsor Must Stop campaign aimed at holding our leaders accountable for the inadequate electricity supply plaguing our nation. Together, we rallied for change and demanded actions from the government of the time, despite facing significant challenges and oppositions. Fast forward to today, and it is disheartening to witness the return of Dumsor, casting a shadow over our progress and development as a nation. I never imagined that we would find ourselves in this situation once again, and the fact that it persists for another long period is truly alarming. Okay, in light of this troubling development, I have taken to social media to reach out to Imani Ghana, who supported the initial Dumsor Must Stop campaign, to explore the possibility of organizing another vigil. We must come together once again to demand accountability and actions from our leaders. I am aware that since 2015 campaign, some individuals, including Kofi Bento, who supported us on the legal front from Imani Ghana, have now aligned. Okay, have now aligned themselves with the current government. However, the fight against Dumsor transcends political affiliations, and we must unite as Ghanaians to address these pressing issues. In chapter 11 of my book, I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, I detailed the events of the 2015 campaign, shedding light on the behind-the-scenes efforts and collaborations that were instrumental in its success. Some of these included attaining a permit for the Dumsor Must Stop vigil from the Ghana Police Service at the police headquarters in Accra, meeting with the Ga Wulomo to seek permission to hold a vigil on Ghana land, etc. These were led by Imani's Ghana Kofi Bento, who was the team legal representative. It was a collective effort, and I want to reiterate that I cannot do this alone. I have reached out to key individuals from Imani Ghana, including Kofi Bento and Franklin Kujo, via WhatsApp text, but I am yet to receive a response regarding their interest in supporting another vigil. Therefore, I am extending an open call to all Ghanaians, organizations, and legal professionals who are willing to join me in pushing for meaningful actions to address the current power crisis. Together, we can make our voices heard and compel our leaders to prioritize the needs of the Ghanaian people. I appeal to lawyers, volunteers, and concerned citizens to contribute their expertise and support in planning and executing this event, because Yvonne Nelson can't do it alone. Let us unite in our pursuit of a brighter and more prosperous future for our nation. Thank you, yours sincerely, Yvonne Nelson. Chamo, you cannot know the ending.
Yeah. Me, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Now, before that, in Imani Ghana, what exactly do they do?
They are social pressure group. Okay. Yes, their aim, or according to them, is to just social pressure groups. For them, what they do mostly is to do more like an oversight to what is happening in the country. When something is going wrong, then they will talk about it based on the expertise that they have. They can also say things for government to do the need for the right thing. So it's supposed to be a non-profit organization, and they get support from the donor funding from outside, and anybody who cares to support what they do. So mostly they are to just put pressure on government to do the right thing based on expertise that they have. So it is not only about the president or the few people that we know at Imani, like Kofi Bento and Franklin Kujo. There are others there who also have expertise in other areas. So based on what is happening, then they will come in to talk about it, put pressure on government to do things. But we have realized that when MPP came to power, their effort or their power to push for things to be done has gone down.
Yeah, they are so man.
Yeah, we don't know why now. Maybe they are eating. Oh, you see, when you are eating, you don't talk much because if you talk, the food, yes, the food will fall. But at that time, at that time, I think they were not eating. They were hungry.
I see.
They were hungry, but now there's food, so they are eating. And when you are eating, you don't. When you are eating, you don't talk. Yes. So for me, she should forget about them. I like the way that she's putting this out there for others who care to also come and support.
Yeah.
But she should also know that those who will come, a lot of them will also get their belly full very soon.
And when they get it,
you
will get the same price again.
Yes. So that's how.
All right. So that is Jamo for you. Let's move on to Roland Amati. Do you also agree? Say, I said belly full, and as it is show do
that one day.
Until I'm take it time.
That one day is true. You want Kofi Bentel or Franklin Kudo to go and bite the hand that is feeding them now? Who do that? In fact, it will be very difficult for you to pull them out of their shell to join you in any campaign that, quote and unquote, will make the sitting guy. It's like that. So the guts to even call them out, because her call primarily is to call on Ghanaians to support her in doing another video. But half of this particular letter is to call out the heads of Imani Ghana to let everybody know that she's been trying to reach them and she's not getting them, and this is actually the reason why, or this is the situation. So yes, I believe she's learned her lessons, and she should, just like Chemo said, she should put it at the back of her mind that anybody that will join the campaign now has an interest. And yes, the person's interest today may align with your interest now. It doesn't mean that that is the person's vision. Vision and interest are two different things.
Yeah.
My interest may align with your interest now, but my vision may not align with your vision tomorrow. That one is different. Maybe my interest is, let's do a demonstration today, remove the current government or make them look bad. Your interest is also to make sure you put pressure on them so that they will fix whatever they want to fix.
Yeah.
At this point, we have a common interest. We have a common goal. But when it comes to my vision, my vision is for them to look bad. So we remove them and my party will come to power and I will chop. That's my vision. So if you want me to come and help you disgrace them, I can help you disgrace them but all. But know that after the disgrace, there will be disgrace for you, but there will be grace for me, because whoever is coming is going to be gracious to me. That's the situation. I mean, is it a good practice? No. It is sad that things are happening this way, because at the end of the day, who suffers? It is still the people that suffers, regardless of whatever decision we take. It is still the people that suffer. So yes, for her, I also share that it is still the opposition party that is going to dominate. But I don't, if she doesn't make the approach currently, I doubt if even the opposition party would want to willingly come openly to come and join her because it is her. No. They would rather form their own thing and do it and gain the power that they want. Because now your commentaries are not so one that they can trust. Because today, even if they come and join you to help you in doing this video, what is the guarantee that when you're on stage speaking during the video, you will not shame them as well? Because they are also a political party, or they also have huge political ties. And now your campaign is against political affiliation, but they have strong political ties. So now, I wish that she should drop the notion that, okay, you have to be patriotic and whatever, and call the people that she thinks are going to help her get this done. Else, it will be very difficult for her to hold this video.
Okay, all right. So this is what the gentlemen have for us on this very light issues. I mean, light crisis, electricity power crisis that we are having in Ghana now. But then a Nigerian man will say, "Hey, Ghana, you get this small Dumsor and you are crying. Come to Nigeria and feel NEPA."
They call it Generator Republic.
Whichever way, I can stand on my feet 10-toe, hit on my chest boldly and say, "Ghana, we are better than Nigeria when it comes to electricity crisis." No two ways about that. All right, so watching me live from Sammy Flex TV studios, and if you just joined, we are having entertainment discussion, and if this happens to be the first time, please do want to subscribe. Anytime we put a content here, you'll be the first person to receive, and then, you know, let's do beautiful stuffs. We want to enter straight to Nigeria, where a Ghanaian superstar, our very own Michael Owusu-Addo, aka Obedebepon Bailey, Sarkodie, had the chance to perform in one of the clubs in Nigeria, and the response over there, you know, it was something not good, trust me. And there's been few conversations revolving around it. A lot are saying, "Hey, now Nigerians, you guys, a whole superstar performing, and you guys are just looking at him, feeling like, oh, he's nobody, he's nothing, he's whatever." I have one fine gentleman, Kelly Ni Lante Mensa, and he's also expressing his displeasure. Expressing his displeasure on Facebook, social media, Facebook, and he's saying, "I'm not happy about the way people ignore Sarkodie in a club in a neighboring country. You won't move to Sarkodie's hit song in a club where people even dance to unknown Chinese gospel songs. Today, you don't know Sarkodie, number one rap act in Africa, who has collaborated with more of your artists than any GH musicians, who even goes to a club just to stand and press their phone when a top act is performing. Complete sabotage." And earlier, the handlers of GH stars see this is better for them. You don't know Obede. Over. We hear. All right, and there's been a reply from one of the netizens, Ashley Nene. Okay, he's saying Nigerians no longer FK. Is it
F.
right if I use? Okay, Nigerians no longer F with hip hop like that. Obede has performed all his big songs that featured Niger talents. Now so they know Obede pa, but they now heavy with they are now heavy with the Afrobeat. All right. So this is what he's saying. Chamo, Richard, yeah. Say video now as we are talking. You bet my video. No, I mean the exception without playing now. Yeah. Say with what your friend is saying. Would you also agree? Say it's a total sabotage.
That guy, he's in the how do I put it? He's in conspiracy theory business. So I don't take anything from him that serious. I mean, we have seen the video, and yes, I mean, for some people to think like they were not responding to Sarkodie the way that they should expect, or people want to see. Yes, I think they have every right to feel like that, or to get that kind of impression. But for you to go deeper and make it look like it's a sabotage, like they have planned to do that, I don't know how to think about that. My thing is, so you think that when the people were coming to the club, they told them that Sarkodie is coming, when he's saying nobody should dance. Can you imagine? Like, is there a possibility like that? Well, that's ridiculous. If I'm coming to a club, I will pay my own money to enter, and then you tell me Sarkodie is coming, don't dance to his song. What kind of nonsense is that? Then why should I even go there? Why should we even go there? If we can tell people that Sarkodie is coming, he will dance, nobody should dance. Why should you even allow Sarkodie to come there?
Maybe it's just a pass through. They didn't know maybe he was coming.
But you are telling your people not to dance to his song or not to react to his song. It's ridiculous. So for me, there's no conspiracy here.
But
I think,
sorry, okay, continue. Let me finish it up.
There's no conspiracy here. I think people will feel whatever they want to feel at any particular point in time, and they will do whatever they want to do, especially when they have paid their money to enter your nightclub. I can bet you there are some Nigerian songs that they will play, the same thing will happen, because people at that time may not like it, and it will not be all the Nigerian clubs that Sarkodie will face this. If let's say this is not what you are expecting,
okay,
he will go somewhere else and people will be jamming to it. People are different based on where you are, then you face certain reactions. So for you to make it look like they were telling people not to dance to Sarkodie song, it's ridiculous. And one thing is that, you see, when you are in the mood, when you have the vibe catches you, no one can stop it. Even in your quest to pretend not to like it, you will do something for people to know that you like the song.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to music and other stuff. I remember we were in the church the time that I used to go to church.
Why?
We were, now it's been a while since I went to, but I work with pastors. I do gospel work.
You preach and stuff like
that. Me preaching, but I do gospel job. I know quite I will do it. So, but I remember where we had our church, there was a spot close to it, or what our Nigerian brothers will call palo, beer palo or something like that. Yes. So they were playing songs, like some of the popular songs then times, Emanuela, Oborian Ponsa songs and all that.
Yeah.
We were in the church, and you will see people sitting there, preaching is going on, and and it was so how do I put it? It was so automatic. It's like it will move you without even having the conscience that you are at church, so you have to behave. And I think the same thing will happen to people at the club, even if you tell them that when Sarkodie is playing his song, don't dance or don't move. For me, I think it's simply Sarkodie going to a place that they may not like his song that much. Not that Sarkodie is not big, but I bet you can get Jay-Z or whoever, like mention any biggest artist name, take him to maybe Sweden or something. He will not get the reaction that the whole world may be looking for. But put the same, put Kwakese there, it will be different thing altogether. So for me, I think there's nothing to, I mean, this is not a big deal here. Let me put it that way.
Chamo, I won't cut you on that side, but I have.
Yeah.
You see, Sarkodie, I can boldly say, if he is not, he may be one of the top artists that has featured most of their stars over there, which most of the time they jump to those stars. I mean, those stars, their songs. And Sarkodie is the same person playing that same song on that same stage. And if you turn down like that, does that mean you don't like the feature that he did with maybe the Banky W or Slade?
So you think all the stars that you are mentioning, when they go there, all their songs they will jump to it?
But at least,
even like, let's take Burna Boy or Davido, it's not all their songs that people in Nigeria like. So let them play a song that they don't like and see what will happen. They don't like all their songs. All their songs are not hits. They have hit songs, and some of them they are not hit songs. So those that they didn't like, why? Because now they hate them or something. It's not like that. It's about the situation he finds himself. Sarkodie's song, I mean, as you are saying, is banging in Nigeria. Some of them are streaming it. He's making money out of it. So what do you say about that? When you go to the club, they won't dance to your song. But when they go to their homes, they will stream your song for you to make money. I mean, it doesn't make sense to you. For me, it doesn't make sense for us to go that direction. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because there are so many questions that you can't answer if you want to go that direction. Sarkodie is popular in Nigeria. Nigerian artists are featuring him because he's the best or he's good. They are not featuring him because of his name. It's because of what he has done.
Yeah.
So he has the name, and they think that his influence is big in Nigeria. That's why they are even featuring him or doing songs with him. So they believe in him. They will do songs with him. He will make money from them because they are streaming his song. But when he goes to their club, they won't dance to his song because what? Somebody told them don't dance to. That's where I have issue. Like, who told them not to dance to Sarkodie's song? Okay. There are so many questions that we can't answer. So for us to just attribute it to the fact that it's ridiculous to me, and I think we should stop going that direction. It will not help anybody.
Okay, so this is coming from Chamo. We should scrap this sabotage thing that his very good friend, Kelly Nilato is saying. That is a sabotage. What is your mind? I mean, what is your opinion about this one? You've seen the video and you see a couple of people standing there, some pressing their phones, some even facing them with their back. It's something else, whichever way it is.
But were there any other artists there?
Honestly, those videos are not out yet.
You see,
this is Sarkodie. This is ours. Yes, reason we are discussing him.
But here's the issue: why don't you put other artists? Let's see the reaction and compare.
I don't want to put any other artist. This is my Sarkodie. This is my product. I'm a guy, and I want to know why they are doing that or why they did that. Well, I'm not also saying or concluding that it's a sabotage. But whichever way it is, the comment section is just there for you. Roland, would you also agree to it that it's a sabotage, or what exactly do you think Sarkodie is lacking? Which ingredient is it lacking?
I don't think it is a sabotage, and I don't think he is lacking any ingredients. I mean, if this were to be a sabotage, the more effective way to sabotage him is not to even give him the platform at all. That would have been the most effective way of sabotaging. I mean, we've seen people that have been announced on certain platforms, and people have said, "Hey, take him off," and he's taking them off. That is the highest form of sabotage. That is the most effective way. That one, nobody will even talk about him because he won't even come and stand there and perform for people not to like or to like. He won't even appear on there, and that is the highest form of sabotage. So me, I don't see this as sabotage. I see this. You see, read the environment. You need to read the environment before you make a conclusion. The fact that Sarkodie here doesn't mean he is big everywhere. You see, Yao sometime made a statement that he made Stormzy popular in Ghana. You can debate it for all you can, but when you hit
an ounce of truth.
When you hit the street and reality hits you, you understand what the guy is saying. That is not to say Stormzy is not big. That doesn't take anything away from Stormzy. But when you compare in terms of your popularity here and reception, I tell you, when Cardi B came to Ghana, we all saw the reception that she got even at the sports stadium. We all saw her event. We were here. But this is Cardi B. This is Cardi B that back in her hometown or back in her country, the numbers that she controls are crazy. You understand? So, but it doesn't mean it doesn't make the artist less. It means that yes, in your analytics, there are some certain places that you have more reception. There are certain places you have less reception. That's the only thing we should understand. And let's also read the times and seasons to it. You see, it's been a while Sarkodie even went out to even perform. Even here in Ghana, it's been a while. You understand? And it's been a while he even did that in Nigeria. And prior to this particular performance, there wasn't any form of promo. There wasn't any form of announcement before you realized. And was that even the business that took Sarkodie there? No. He went there for a collaboration to record and shoot a video and all those things. This, I believe, was just an add-on to, okay, let's do a certain passing through here. Let's do this, let's do that. And Charlie, some people were eating. This is not a true and true club that you say, okay, there are certain clubs that foods are not so accessible in the club. You would have to go out to get certain foods. But this is a club that
like a corporate club.
This is a club that people are served with tables. Like people are able to stand not only with drinks but with foods. How do you expect some of these people to do it? Exactly. And let's read the environment. I mean, if not for anything at all, he wouldn't have performed. He's Sarkodie, yes, he's Sarkodie, but quote and unquote, sometimes we tend to put ghost where there is no ghost. What is bad about this performance? So you're expecting the people to be jumping here and there. They didn't do it, so that means Sarkodie, it has made Sarkodie less or what? No. When Sarkodie steps in Ghana, would he get the same reaction there? No. There are certain places in Nigeria that when Sarkodie steps, he will not get this reaction.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything to Sarkodie. So yeah, let's sometimes cut people some slack and then conspiracy theories. No, yeah, it is so. Self-entitlement, yeah. Self-entitlement, yeah. Let's put in the work more and stop this entitlement stuff. It's will not help.
I think you are right over there because Wizkid, I remember some time ago, had to come perform in Ghana.
In Ghana,
and looking at the
exactly
the numbers there. I think that day you were there.
I
did you get a ticket?
No, I didn't get the money.
Why? And you see, so Kelly, I also agree that Ghanaian sabotage
Wizkid.
Okay, that's a question that we are to be asking now. Okay, so I think we are done with that one, brothers. So what do you think about this very story? You've seen the video, Sarkodie performing. Sisters not really responding, but they've given their opinions on it. That some were eating, some were busy pressing their phones, whichever way it is now. Does that mean it is a sabotage? Your option, your opinion is also allowed over there. Now let's move on to the next question. Next topic, which we are still in Nigeria. Our very own Davido and Wizkid has revived their feud, their beef. They started this thing somewhere 10 years ago, I might say. Now on Twitter X, you see them throwing shades at each other. Wherever the issue is coming from, we are yet to find out. But how helpful is this to us? Chamo?
Yeah.
This beef thing, sometimes we see say it really helps the industry. But the question is, how really helpful is it, especially when there's top artists like that?
Well, when it comes to beef, there are always winners and losers. When two top artists are doing it, we will say that both of them will be winning in their own way. Now they are in the news, they are the ones that we are talking about. And for the business that they do, some of these things is what they look out for. Maybe not for a bad reason, they want it to be in a good light or in a good taste, but these are some of the things that can happen when you are a celebrity or you are a star, that your business is for people to talk about you, and you sell your product to them, you make more money. That's your business as a celebrity. So people going at each other like this, the positive side is that they are in the limelight for those who don't know them, or for those who are looking out for something new from them. This time is the time for them to ask. In fact, based on what I have read, I think the whole thing started when somebody asked Wizkid to drop the new song or his new project, and then he tweeted by sending a video of somebody who looks like Davido begging or something like that, and he said for me to drop the song, beg like the way you see the person in the video and all that. And I think people took it as shade to Davido, and then Davido also came to reply that he will not give this guy the chance because he will not waste his influence. I think if I'm to quote him, he was like, I won't waste my influence on somebody whose career has died and want to revive it, something like that. And then Wizkid also came back, and now that's what is happening in Nigeria. As in, when you visit the Nigerian X trend, people are really going.
Okay, I think so. I don't know what I'm not. This is what the video said. That's what I thought. Nothing to say exactly. Why I stopped wasting my clout and then jeopardizing my millions of USD of endorsement on someone whose career was resurrected a few years ago just to die again. Yes. Damn. Yeah, this is true shots, man. Okay.
So that is it, and I think this is not a new thing. It's been happening all over the world, even in America. You will get two celebrities giving it to each other, going at each other and all that, and it's part of the game. Just that sometimes it can escalate and get to a point that we will not wish that it will go there. And when you follow the trend or what is happening, you will see that the fans are also giving it to each other like that. Davido's fans and the Wizkid fans, they are also doing it to themselves in the same way. Banter here and there, who is the biggest, who has done what and all that. So I think it's for the game, and it should be like that. I mean, for those whose business is to get their product or attention to sell, these are some of the ways. So I'm not surprised that something like this is happening, but if you go deeper into it, it looks like Wizkid started this thing, and now Davido is also ready to face him. So let's see how it will go. But I mean, it's part of the game in entertainment industry. This is nothing new, and let's follow and see how it will end.
Okay, all right. So according to Chemo, let's follow and see how it will end. Let's listen to Roland. Roland, what do you have to say about this one?
Well, I think Wizkid is more at the receiving and the bashing end than Davido. Even though now this has turned into a Wizkid and Davido beef. I believe it all started from when Wizkid was pushed, like Chemo said, to do something. And I think Ladipo also came to respond. When Wizkid posted that particular video, because that video at the time was a very sensitive issue, where people were sympathizing with the video. Ladipo thought, okay, if you even had something to say, you shouldn't use a sensitive material like that. That was when somebody came to tweet at Wizkid to say, Charlie, the video that you used, Ladipo is also saying that was bad of you. And Wizkid also came by saying that, don't mind him, I won't waste my time on somebody that is signed by an influencer. And with that particular shot, it went straight to Don Jazzy.
Okay.
Because Ladipo is signed to Maven Records owned by Don Jazzy. So many people now rose against Wizkid that, hey, you don't do that. Even if you want to fire shots that is your size. Don't come and use any of your shot to disrespect somebody. Then Wizkid also came to boast of course, of the things that he has. That yes, they can listen to whatever, do whatever they want, but he is the biggest artist as far as the Nigerian music industry is concerned. So that was when Davido also decided, okay, since he's also been mentioned in the whole thing, he also came to make ridicule of Wizkid, even daring him that if he feels he is the biggest, as he say, he is daring him for them to drop song on this Friday and see who is actually the biggest star.
They should do it on Saturdays. Friday is a busy day. We have Indigo to go.
Well, that is for you. That is for you. To them,
you won't get time to
that is for you. That to them, they are feasting on this, and they've been feasting for the past 3 days now. And it is the interesting thing that I have observed with this is that most of the top people are all having a bite on this issue. Everybody is speaking for or against. Yes, I mean, Wizkid in the Nigerian entertainment industry is like the bad boy. It's like the prodigal son in there. You know, they hear anybody in matter. Maybe here we can liken him to somebody like Shatawale. In Nigeria, Wizkid, Omobiao.
I see.
I'm not for getting so. Wizkid.
That is respect.
Like it is not about respect too. It's about the fact that he does things in his own time. For somebody that even releases one song in a year, sometimes 2 years cannot drop in Umbia. You understand? It's like that. So he has lots of influence when it comes to some of these things, and he's showing his star power.
Yeah.
Because before this banter, he came to make a tweet that some people were asking why he doesn't talk when issues come up in the industry, and he was like, he has a lot to say, but his mind is not good. His mind is not good.
He might end up saying something.
So if he comes to say something right now, you will be the same person that will come and hold his neck. And you see, this is star power. For the past few 2 days that he's been talking back to back to back to back, I tell you, the trends in Nigeria has erupted. Giddy, 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 giddy. The content world has erupted. Giddy, 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 giddy. So for whatever Wizkid influence he has, this is what some people, I'll borrow some people's words and say, he's whoever he says he is. He's him. He's him. You understand? He is. And yes, regardless of whether you agree with him or not, when it comes to the influence that he has, you that one you can't challenge it.
Yeah.
If not, this whole conversation wouldn't even be going on in the first place. But I also believe that yes, for wherever he's coming from, people should also try to understand him. I mean, I saw Rema's tweet, was it yesterday, and I laughed. His record label came to pose a question that who is ready for Rema's new song, and Rema also came to rebut that I am bigger than this cheap hype, so stop, because I don't have any new song in my closet now. Charlie, boys not to change. And it's interesting like that. So yes, I think for beef and its benefits there, now people will chop. Some people will cash out. Me, I always say when things like this happen, it is either you are counting feelings or you are counting money.
Yes.
For Wizkid and Davido, this is money counting for them. If Davido drops on Friday, bam, and it catches fire, it is money in his account. It is money in his pocket. If Wizkid also takes up the challenge and drops, bang, and the numbers start rolling, it is for them. So far, people who are discussing all these things are numbers rolling for them. So yeah, that is the benefit, but the downside of it has to do with the little disrespect that may go to certain quarters, like how now the Banj, Don Jazzy are all being fingered in some of these conversations. That is the only downside of it, which Oshiman Komunyai. But when it comes to the broader picture and how people are going to chop there,
so do you see it ending anytime soon?
Oh well, it's something. Definitely, another thing.
You can predict.
Yes, you can predict.
It can end with like at the time that you were not expecting. You see, it will just die like that. For them, they do their own thing. So.
Okay, all right. So this is Nigeria. We have Davido and Wizkid. It is not ending anytime soon, or it is ending anytime soon. Whether it is or it is not, this is what we are expecting. Just that we don't want it to be like, in a way, blood is going to be shed around it. It makes the entertainment, moves on nicely. Now let's switch. Let's move all the way from Nigeria back to Ghana. Telesal Ghana Music Awards. The nominees are out. The nominations are out, and they have just brought out the group of the year. And this time we have musicians who are in groups. Talk of Dope Nation, Keche, the Frafra,
the
Banfra, yeah. And there are a lot of them like that.
A lot like how mentioning. You were mentioning.
Oh, Snabubi, at least 3 or 4.
The Banfra is there, some trophies there.
Keche is the Dope Nation.
Keche is the Dope Nation is there. Most of the bands that we have in the system, all these guys, no,
it's
they
enough.
are there. You have about 5 people in a category.
It's enough.
And how many of them have released songs?
All of them. The Banfra has
like
nomination.
the year under review.
All of them release songs. All of them.
Now, even if they don't, even if three
yes,
crap,
all
you
of
can
them.
still do it.
All of them. Dope Nation released a song in the year under review.
We haven't started this thing, but where you are coming from?
The Banfra which is why they are in. Which is why they are in. They even have nominations in this year's game.
Chemo, we haven't started this conversation yet. We have a video that we want to play where Keche Dio expressing their displeasure why the Telecel Ghana Music Awards will now just bring out that nominations of, and it looks like Chemo is already.
I'm not anywhere. I was asking questions.
That is okay.
I'm just asking questions.
All right, so if he's asking questions, let's go watch this video where they were interviewed. I saw my main man Kojoken in there as well on GTV, where they were expressing their displeasure for the Telecel Ghana Music Awards this year's nomination, where the group best group has been just brought out. Let's listen to what they said, and when we come back, we'll do more.
Jamie, you're scrappy group. No, what you your group? What you say? Yes, it doesn't. Jamie, you're scrappy group. No, what you your group? What you say? Yes,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. My can't sing with me. I can't sing with face. It doesn't make sense. Because let's say okay, Keche, you submit your record as in your 10 categories, 9 hip life song into me. Group na my strength say we Jim say about for Keche no, and no small ye fima. Let's just say more boy and maybe I need to be in a way. It doesn't make sense to me because it takes two to compete. Dope Nation ye juma, Keche ye juma. Guys here Banfra,
Central Feud,
yes,
all these
we know people that are in there, that they have their team members in there on board, and so they will definitely fight for their artists. Sometimes you find them in there. I mean, the last I was talking about the unsung categories and all that. Is what their politics are. No, it's for Ghana, so make it fair so everybody can have a share. If I'm a nominee, I come and don't win. I know that my hard work is being recognized. So next time, let me just work harder, so I will not stay only a nominee, but win the award as well. And I think that they should come again. I mean, Andrew, if they sit down not talking to us, not explaining anything. Now, I think they are keeping us in the dark. We are done. It's like you are not doing it for artists. You are doing it for yourself. So come up, explain so that we know that this is for the artists. So what of you tomorrow? All the artists will come and say we are not going for VGMAs. Why are you going to award? Your opinion, son, you can't do anything again. Who's going to sponsor it? All the artists say we are not coming for VGMA. What do you gain? So they should do. They should do it for us. Come and talk to us. Oh, this is the reason why. This is the reason why we think so. Tangible ones as that, so that we can sit down and say, okay, now we are cool, we accept. But if you keep us in the dark and not tell them you don't respect the artist, that's
okay. So these are the main men expressing their displeasure, and I think at a point I will side with them in the sense that this is a national entertainment thing that we are doing, and everybody is inclusive. The fact that this person goes to the studio, record a song, and you have his category in it, and if you are dropping their categories out, at least they should be of known that, oh, Abia, this is the reason, or that is the reason why we are bringing down this category. But all of a sudden,
they have said it before.
They've said it. This is not the first time.
They want to bring the group
for the past 3 or 4 years. Group of the year have been scrapped off.
That's what I'm saying.
And they've been saying it. They have explained it.
Oh,
they've explained.
So it's a way of them maybe fighting back. I get their angle and what they are trying to do. Well, it's fair. Sometimes you have to. I mean, I don't want to say protest, but you have to talk for people to know that you are not happy about something, and maybe you get results by doing that. But they have explained why it is no more there.
Okay, so in this case, it feels like they are trying to fight for them to bring
it back. Yes, okay. That's how I
see. And do you think the Telecel Ghana Music Awards now should just bring it?
Well, they may consider it, but their reason for not bringing it back, at the time, I agreed with them. Now that you guys are mentioning other names, maybe I can have a change of mind. But the point is, we don't have enough groups to compete in that category. So if they do that, apart from the fact that they may not get enough people to vote for them also to make money. So it's like they are losing if they bring that category. Only 2-3 artists there, and then the voting will be low. Meanwhile, you I don't know if they have scrapped it, but I think now when you vote is free. Like I'm talking about voting.
That one.
Voting is. I don't think it's free. You pay to vote for your favorite artist. And
that one is
still there. So if the group category, we have only 1-2 groups that they have nominated. Obviously, the money there will go.
It will go down, but at least you get small.
So it will not make business sense for them to do it. And again, it will also not be highly competitive. It's like only few artists are there. Hardly would they release. Others will release song for it to be competitive. So if they don't take care, one group will be winning every year. One group like Dope Nation and Keche, they are the active ones that, and they also, I think they are the popular ones. Band Fry is not that popular, and then the other one, they are not that popular in our system. So if they bring back that category, obviously it's either Dope Nation or Keche.
But that will also, I think, push other artists to also be in duo like that.
Well, maybe that's why I'm saying that. Well, it's a good way to fight for something that you think is necessary for it to happen. Yes. So for that, I will agree with them on principle, as Roland and others will say, because when they bring it back, they think they also have the chance of getting something from there. Yes. But the reason why they scrapped it off, I also agree with the organizers, because we don't have enough group now. Many years ago, or not so long ago, we had so many groups that we can mention.
VVIP, they are still there, or they are now.
VIP is still there.
They are still there. They are still there, but they are not. They are not as active as
worked.
They used to be. Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing. VVIP. Then times you can talk of the VVIP. You can talk of Wuta. You can talk of Prayer. Like we had so many groups, and none of them are in the system now. So if you are just bringing it back, who are those people? Yes, they are the only ones that you can come off head like that. If you want to mention groups in Ghana here, you mention Keche and then the Dope Nation, you are done. Then later you think and then you bring Banfra and others. For them, they are banned. I don't know if they qualify to be a group. The way that they define group artists or group musicians like that, I don't know if they will include bands as such. So for me, I agreed with them for taking it off because there were no, we didn't have enough musicians to compete. And when I think about it, I think it will not make business sense to bring it back, because when they bring it back, it's like pumping more money there, but you get less from that angle. But yeah, big ups to Keche for fighting it. I mean, they should push it one day, maybe, Ebefa president, for that, push it, and let's see how it will go.
All right, so let's see how it will go. Now, Roland, at the point, is it Sammy, one gospel musician, was saying that for him to win or be nominated in this gospel category now, best gospel artist or whatever it is now, category now, Nasi should be out. Why? Because he feels Nasi was a part of this board members. Now, Keche is making same sentiments here, that there are artists who have, their favorites or like who they work with.
Brother Sammy, let me borrow most words. It's rubbish.
But okay,
it's rubbish.
Okay, but there's been few. I think there are people affiliated to the artists. That is the reason why they get nominated.
Young Kofa footballers, Yankofa and Yom for Enkoye football. Football is run by football people. Music is run by music people. And we can't go and borrow music executives from Nigeria to come and do that job.
But you can work with favoritism.
Maybe. See, when it comes to decision making and everything, everybody is biased in one way or the other when you look at it technically, because it has to do with your belief, the information available to you, your resources, and whatever that you consider.
Incentives.
And even incentives, that is the interest that will crowd.
Yeah.
Exactly. Until when you follow it critically, that is why in every organization there are rules and regulations. Even the Grammy that we want to go and win, the board of Grammy or the executives in Grammy Muchusu, it is not done by any other people. The last time the Grammy CEO came, he said these are peers who are voting for their colleagues. I am musician. Stonebwoy is part of those academy. We have top musicians that are part of the academy. Yet, was Stonebwoy nominated? No, he didn't even get nomination. What you are saying? So let's not. There are rules and regulations, regardless of your affiliation. Even if what Brother Sammy is saying is true.
It's true, yeah.
Even if it is true, there are rules and regulations of the organization. And I believe even that those rules goes beyond Nasi being an active musician. Our Sabewa board, so that one would disqualify him straight away.
Let's move from Brother Sammy and come to Keche Andrews.
Me, when it comes to the politics in the game, I agree with him.
And must it be so? That's the question.
Of course, without it, then there is no competition.
Favoritism.
That is the term you want to give it to it. Some people don't say politics.
Because you like Currency, the digital rasta. Currency is a good camera coverage personnel, and you are doing something concerning camera. Oh, I know Currency is good. Let's put him on board. Then whichever way, Chemo support and be like, whilst you know, okay, fine, there's somebody who is taking quality or good pictures than Currency, but because you know Currency, you put him on board, and all of you deliberate on it and then choose him.
If you think the other person can do a better job, then you need to vote for that person, bring the person, justify the reason why the person deserves it, and let's give it to the person. That's what it means. Nobody that do not qualify is not nominated. That is why even after nomination, they give 1 week window for you to come and challenge whatever nomination they've given to anybody. So if the people have been nominated, why not? Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, politics is in everywhere. Every industry there is politics. Every industry there is politics. If say a comma you keep quiet. But if you are the receiving end, and that's why nobody would want to experience it, which is why some people will say it is bad. But I tell you, say a comma if you have people in there who are speaking on your behalf, one, because they like you, or because they whatever they will get out of it is through you, you will not complain. That is the bottom line. Whatever they are fighting for, even with the group of the year thing, me, I agree with them. Because you see, me, I always say that certain genre in our space now, like hip life, high life, would have been dead without music awards scheme. Without music awards, it would have been dead. If you want to challenge, look at Azonto. When Azonto became big, Moka say, oh, then times Ghana Music Awards, they should bring a category for Azonto.
Anyway,
so many people were demotivated to leave Azonto and go and do another thing.
But why would I waste my time on Azonto?
Exactly.
It will take me to something.
Exactly. When Hip Life, they are nominating Hip Life Artist of the Year, Hip Life Song of the Year. They are not nominating Azonto.
Azonto Song of the Year.
Exactly. So you see, it is the same way because they scrapped. Year now, most of the groups went defunct. Wuta Emutiye, Praye Mutiye, VIP Mutiye. left with only Keche and Dope Nation, they realized Charlie, the competition was not there. It wouldn't make business sense. So let's scrap it. Almost all your business. Same way you think you are doing business, no? Almost your business. But now, I agree with them that the definition for group now, Emma almost so describe it off. No? Now the definition has been broadened. Definition and will be
no big one, but then groups also no say wait the gospel group in so can be.
Exactly my point. American.
Okay.
So right now, even the definition it won't be because they are Tego sisters, daughters of glorious Jesus, or Yasapon and their small. All these guys are groups. All these guys are groups. Intino, me, I believe say yes. It is about time they reconsider. And I of course, some people would want to do their protest radically. Some would also put them into writing. Me, I wish say before they would have come out to make some of these comments. Time will be a 1 week window. And there was so much try to come on as well. Maybe they may not consider it this year, but they would definitely think about it into next year's edition. And yet, but when you make certain now, they want to do things diplomatically. So as much as you want to go radical, let's add that diplomacy to also to the conversation. No, okay, 1 week window now, some see your friends say suggestions. This is also my suggestions. And what is the reason? Give them huge reason. On that, you trust alert and the common. No more. Science and data in the year under review, some trophy released in the year under review. Yes, upon that small release, Daughters of Glory Jesus release, Dope Nation release here, Keche release here. If you can't nominate these guys, even in other categories, Group of the Year is one that you should be able to nominate them, and all of them will qualify. All of them will qualify because the basic definition for all the categories has to do with you need to release a body of work or a song in the year under review. That is the first basic thing. Even if you have about 5 different people, all actively were able to release a project in the year under review. Of course, it qualifies automatically for you to bring that category back because it is on that same stance that I'm describing here. Because in that particular year, that was the excuse that you gave. Say, when you guys called for people to do submissions in the categories, Group of the Year never 2 pay. 2 pay. But now we have musicians who are in groups who are actively releasing, and now it has transcended from just people like top artists saying okay you group now bands group. So now I believe that definition and will be to the extent that they should reconsider to bring it back. And I also want the people that would want to champion this conversation to know say show them the reason why it will benefit for them to bring it back. But because you think you are an artist, into yourself entitled they would also ask you what will be our benefits in there. And if you're able to tell them the number of benefits, we nominated these 6 groups in a category. Just imagine just a single group voting about 10,000 Ghana cedis or 50,000 Ghana cedis. Now for times the sank for 6 now the number 2 group and see how it will look like. This way they will consider. So yes, I agree with them, but the allegations that he raised say okay, certain people have certain affiliations in the scheme. Yes, most people do. And you can't. Football is run by football people. Same way music is run by music people. It is unfortunate that some trying be a booty amount for me.
Okay, all right. Chamo, this final question is final question. At a point, interview between this music duo, R2B's crowd. But then they are not into. Obviously, they are not into any award schemes. Because one, this thing can bring depression. Young folk be young quechi back. Young kufia patapa any fancy gada. Popular song of the year. Satana Frana 1 corner obete do abada. And Fancy Gadam on a Sarkodie.
The following year, medical boss 7-0.
Boss. Something like this as an artist who is worked like so hard and dressed up even that day, knowing okay, may Rasa award house we and awards room we may the say eba. Na say ni anyet man na say bia ni anya dia. Na wo kona man 7-0 like my brother is saying. Na ni ni dey no be saba be work hard. What's the juma? Now why in the career? Because some a bit me stress all down. A bit mama
me for it's not like that. Yeah, it can weigh you down as you are saying, but such is life. I mean oh young farmer so be arena. Yeah, the amount will be lose. So that person to it will weigh the person down. It's like that. Sometimes you
when you know say this very category. Okay, your favorite business I fancy Gadam.
Yes.
Category no popular song of the year. No, the man fancy Gadam and Sarkodie. I'm not saying say he never deserved it.
Whatever happened.
Everybody knows.
Me, I was for Patapa, but fancy
everybody. I was for Patapa. Honestly, you don't know.
No, you see, you were for
Patapa.
But the people that voted for Fancy Gadam were not for Patapa.
So it can happen. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Yati. I think we will draw down a curtain to today's program. I mean, today's episode, which had been very, very fantastic, fantabulous, superbulous, and luxurious. I go by the name MC Very My Happy. Make one say.
Yeah, so I said I do
let's say thank you to currency the guitar Rasta Richie Flex. They are the main men behind this whole project, and same way Rolanda Marty and Shagzy, social media marketer, and then Roland's Report. Let's follow him on all the social media platforms. Or my legit stories over there. If you're a fan of reading stories, Charlie, Roland's Report, quality stories over there. You will love them. Simple English. And yeah, now baby pet dictionary or could be English. I will pet meanings of whatever he's saying. Same way, Chamo, he happens to be a YouTuber and of course IT specialist. Anything bothering you, anything baffling your mind about YouTube or internet, please look no further. Chamo is well deserved over there. And my name MC Berima, I happen to be your favorite MC all event apart from funeral. Please link up. Member. Because so for all occasions, please, luxurious MC Berima, I happen to be your favorite MC. Catch you tomorrow because we have another package for you. Peace. Yeah.